You know, there are the statistics that I see across the board that the families that are, and this could be Mormons, it could be any solid family, you know, I think of the Mormons too, you know, Catholics, Muslims, whatever. But whenever they have those real conversations as a family, husband and wife, mom and dad with the kids, then the highest statistics, they keep the faith.
Yeah.
Because of that real, bold, and I would say Catholic, you know, conversation.
Right, sure.
You know, you do that throughout your whole life, and that's in your blood, it's in your DNA.
Yeah. Well,
because you're just used to hearing how dad always talks about that, you know, and they know it. And then, but then you see it in your older kids, and like, wow, they're saying the same stuff that we were saying for all these years.
Thank you for bringing that back to faith instead of where we were.
Yeah. Imagine talking about age appropriateness and how you approach it, and really scandalizing what should be sacred for marriage whenever you introduce things like contraception to a 11, 12, 13-year-old or young girl or young boy, and it's immediate scandalization of it, because what are you saying? You know, I want you to be protected from what? Rape, bad decisions, or let's talk about the sanctity of life and marriage, and as opposed to there's this medicine in this chemical way, and and it just immediately it scandalizes the whole conversation.
That can go in a million different directions on that subject. I mean, the whole point of putting chemicals into your body, and it all boils down to is that this culture says there should be no consequences to your actions.
Yeah.
You should be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want to do it, no consequences.
Sounds like the devil's lie I've ever heard one. Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So, but bringing it back to conversations. So the more we have these conversations with our kids or with our spouse or whatever, the easier it is to talk about. It becomes normal. So it's not such a, it's like, oh, should I talk to
we're
him
going to have
about
the
this?
talk.
Oh,
No,
God,
we've been talking for years. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's no talk. It's just a constant conversation.
So we went really deep. I think even having normal ongoing conversations is not necessarily normal for a lot of families.
Yeah.